Mm, hello, uh, good evening, everyone. Whosoever is present. Okay, Anuva is there. So, fine. Let's start with today's meeting. Is screen share is visible or not? Anuva, if you
Yes,
are
sir, the screen is visible.
fine. So, let's start with the today's meeting. So, yeah, briefly discussing the code of conduct for new contributors or the contributors who will see the video later. So basically, in this meet, we haven't included any commercial advertisement, or we are not promoting any commercial tools or product or any material. You can see, and you can check out the privacy policy from the given provided link, and also the terms of use from the given link of the Linux Foundation. And you can also check out the official repository from the given link, or I'll share with you. Okay. So now moving forward, there are two, three things which I like to discuss today. First of all, basically in last two meets, we have said you that we have pivoted GitMesh in a direction of collecting the telemetry and market analytics and how we can integrate that in open source project so that we can make the issue creation and feature generation more easier so that whatever the need of the market is according to that we'll try to move the project. So basically I like to discuss more detail on that part. Along with that, as we have scheduled that we will be going to open source meet Japan, where we'll be talking about GitMesh and presenting GitMesh to various open source foundations such as CNCF and other foundations. And so from there, meet is still going on, but we have some good news from there. Right now it's unofficial, but yeah, I like to share that good news with you. And apart from this, there will be some technical discussions which I like to have here based on whatever the pivot we have made here. And lastly, we'll go with the Q&A discussion. So yeah, let's start. So before starting, let me tell you the contributor pathway. So first of all, if you try to create a one PR, and if it get merged, then you'll be called as a newbie contributor. And after five plus contributions and with a day limit of 90 days or within, you can be termed as a active contributor. And after substantial PR merge and code reviews by us maintainers and the system admins, you can be promoted into the core team. And after that, there are some of the more top level hierarchies which you can go on based on how you contribute to the project. And yeah, so all these things are also will also be mentioned in the governance slash contribution contributors.yaml, where all the governance related thing will be mentioned. So yeah, and finally the last promotion is like you can become the maintainer of the GitMesh. And here are some of the badges which you will get based on what type of contributions you are making. So yeah. Now, moving forward, this we have discussed in the last meet that we have two editions. One is Enterprise Edition and one will be Community Edition. In Enterprise Edition, there will be some of the features which will be proprietary and which will be owned by the alumni. And in the Community Edition, we'll have features which will be managed and maintained by the community, and whatever the features new features will be coming through the community edition, and the stable version could be added in the enterprise if possible. So yeah, this is it. And the community edition is a public repo which is under LFDT. And yeah, there is one caution that if you see any kind of enterprise code in the public repository, then yeah, kindly report us. We'll try to fix that. So yeah, finally the news from the Japan meet. And before that, right now, only I'm here, and Parviz basically went to the Smart India Hackathon 2025 finals, and he's basically busy there. And Rehan basically went to the open source meet in Japan. So yeah, both the maintainers are busy, so I'll be only one who will be taking this meet. So yeah, some good news from the Japan meet. So the main good news from the Japan meet is that we have presented a idea of GitMesh to lots of open source maintainers and some of the CTO of Verizon and other companies. And basically, they really like the idea of GitMesh. And we have some kind of an official deal with CNCF going on. And if that goes well, then we can have a good outcomes for the Gitmesh in the coming month. So yeah, let's see how it goes, and yeah, we'll be also preparing for that, and accordingly, we'll be trying to complete the project and moving forward. And apart from this, like there are two, three things. First of all, this unofficial CNCF meet, and along with that, as we have discussed earlier, there is GitHub Open Source Friday, which is will be in February, and we'll be also giving a talk on Gitmesh there, along with some of the major open source repos. So yeah, this is a good news from the Japan meet till now, and yeah, we'll be sharing further news in more detail in the next week DevCall meet when Ryan also joins with us, where we'll be discussing the in detail experience of the Japan meet, what we got from there, and accordingly what we need to pivot on and what we need to include with the further development of the Gitmesh. So yeah, whatever the progress of GitMesh which was going on, like we have said you that we have updated the repo with the Vue.js for the front end, and we have made the TypeScript mono repo, and along with that we have maintained the microservices architecture for different services. So basically, this update is basically still in progress and haven't been reflected in the official GitMesh repo. And but yeah, it will be uploaded soon because we had exams and also Ran and Parviz also busy with their SIH and Japan meet. So we'll be uploading the updated code base soon in the main repo of the Gitmesh, which is under the LFTT Mentorship Lab. So we'll be uploading the main code base there. And uh, with this, if we move forward, this we have discussed last meet that how we'll be integrating the market intelligence of the Gitmesh to the Git so that whatever the progress and analytics we'll be getting from the market accordingly we'll make features and issues from there. So yeah, uh, in this meet I'll be discussing more on the details of how I'll be processing the raw signals from where we'll be getting the raw signals and what kind of processing we'll be needing and what kind of future roadmap or future feature implementation we are expecting in this, which could be helpful for the different several projects and so that people will start using Gitmesh for their own benefit and accordingly the product market fit of Gitmesh also improves. So as we have discussed that previously Gitmesh had only thing that it is based on the intelligence layer above GitHub where we will be segregating the issues and seeing how the learning path of the contributors is there and how the project is evolving, like evolution of the project graph and different kind of analytics which we were working on. Apart from that, we also propose a feature of integrating a data intelligence layer in the Gitmesh, where we'll be taking the datas and all the mentions of that particular repo and particular project from the different social networks, which will be Reddit and Twitter and other platforms, and we'll just try to track the mentions and data from those social networks, and we'll get that data and insights, and accordingly we'll try to process different insights for that particular repo in that social network, or it could be a GitHub discussions too. And basically we'll storing those data in the Postgres, and after that we'll using open search, vector search and other analytics for the semantic searching, and accordingly we'll frame a pipeline which ingests the where we can ingest the raw data, and we can generate the insight for particular kind of repo, so that let's say if maintainer is working on some project and contributor is also contributing in that project, then maintainers can see what kind of market, what kind of features market needs related to that repo and something, and what kind of features they don't want, and what people are looking for, and apart from that, what contributors are willing to contribute in. All these insights we'll try to gather from the market, and accordingly we'll try to show those insights in the GitMesh page of project management, where with the open source repo and GitHub details, we'll be showing the insights from the market, so that whosoever new contributor is or whosoever the maintainer is, he can look into that what kind of features he need to implement and integrate in the Gitmesh, so that we can have a on ground go to market strategies, and which people need and all the things for the repo, and accordingly we can integrate this. So this pipeline is right now it's a kind of vague, but we had worked on the how we can gather the data from the Twitter, Reddit, and other platform, and based on that, we are trying to make a good pipeline, which where we will be ingesting the data in the Postgres and using different tools to make a analytics for the different open source repos and maintainers and contributors. So this thing, which is our main target for the upcoming weeks, and yeah, and so basically in today's meeting we had two things. First one is basically some good news from the Japan meet. Apart from that, we'll have discussed on the intelligence layer, like how we'll be actually implementing this in the upcoming week. So yeah, this is a basically short story of the Gitmesh, like from when started and right now where is it? And right now we have a, like in December we had a Japan Open Source Summit, LF, and which is basically currently going on, and that's it. And in the last 2 weeks, there are a lot of instabilities, like we had exams, and apart from that, Brian had to go for the Japan summit, and Parvaso had to go for the SIs. But in the summer, from here onwards, we'll be mostly free and we'll be working full time for the Gitmess. And in December, we are expecting to launch better features for the Gitmess, because we have 3 weeks left for the December, and before the year ends, we can have some kind of more good news for the development of the Gitmesh and other things. So yeah, this is it for the today's meet, and it will be a short meet for today, and uh, because both the mentors are busy. So yeah, this is it, and you can reach out to us anytime, and from the GitHub or the email provided in the GitHub, you can check out the repo from the LFX mentorship program. We'll be sharing the repo and all the things, and you can also view the slide from the YouTube channel, and you can also check out the recording of this. So yeah, this is it. And okay, so now I have something with Anuva. Anuva, like, is there anything you want to ask or something you were working on which you want to tell?
Uh, Currently, I haven't been working on any feature since the code base is updated with the latest changes. So I'll start working as soon as the changes will be reflected.
Sure, Anuva. So yeah, I'd like to mention one more thing that Sneh will be updating the GitMesh website with the latest template of the Linux Foundation, and where we'll be have a proper documentation of terms and conditions and the governance of the GitMesh. So yeah, that website thing will be also going on, and along with this, this main project development will also be going on. So this is all for the today's meet. And yeah, if you get anyone gets out or if you see the video, you can reach out to us anytime. You can email us or just reach out through LinkedIn or any other platform. And yeah, this is it. Thank you everyone, and thank you Anuva for joining. See you in the next meet.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.